Good. How y'all doing today? Alright, my name is Cesario Williams. I'm from Chicago Area Project. Currently live in Chatham neighborhood in Chicago, 76 Cottage Road. Before I start, I want to ask all the young people out here, how many of you have told somebody your age, turn up? Turn up. All right, I hear you, and we're going to address that a little bit later. I guess what I was asked to do is address the youth that are here. We're all here to address the adults, the generations that were before us that dealt with this and that are now trying to help us cope with it, that are now trying to give us funding to deal with it, that are now trying to prevent us from going through some of the same mistakes, and in many ways worse than what they went through when they were children. So to you guys, I come with the message of why not tell people to turn down. We out here every day, you see friends about to get in fights, you see young teenagers about to drink alcohol, you see somebody with a blunt in their ear as they getting on the bus and act like it's legal, or act like even if it was legal, kids should be doing this, or kids should be seeing this, or kids should be not knowing that it's wrong. In December of 2012, President Obama addressed gun control and I don't want to say addressed twice, so in a speech to the nation. And a quote that I want to pull from that is, if we're going to change things, it's going to take a wave of Americans standing up and saying enough on behalf of our kids. But our kids are Americans too. Our kids are going through this too. And it doesn't take more than a couple years to learn right from wrong. You lose a mother at 5, you cry until you're 7. It's understandable. It's within us. So why aren't us as kids speaking up with the adults? Why aren't us as kids speaking up to the adults? Why would we come here and senators and representatives have to tell us, come back and ask for money, come back and ask for programs, when we're going through this in our own communities? If I look outside and it's dark because the street lights are off, and I don't know if I want to go outside when I got something to do, then that definitely means I know that it's not safe in my neighborhood. Then that definitely means that I understand that something has to change, whether it means just turning on the street lights or telling whoever is a threat outside that they need to change. So to us, to the kids, I say we bridge that gap. The generations that are trying to do for us, how about we do with them? And the only way to do that is through action. So when you witness a fight about to happen, and one of the people happens to be your friends, tell them turn down. Because in the end, violence never has one victim. Never has one victim. If you witness somebody getting shot, you don't think that puts fear in your heart? And if it puts fear in your heart, you don't think it puts mourning in their parents' hearts? And their brothers, their sisters, their homies, the ones that got their names tattooed on their arms, walk around all day saying rest in peace, turn up for their boys that got killed instead of saying turn down so this don't happen again. So when we out here and we dealing with this on a day-to-day basis, I deal with this on a day-to-day basis. I'm only here once this year to speak to you, but every single day somebody out there doing something, somebody out there disrespecting somebody out there in your face with the violence. It don't take much to say, hey man, calm that down. And walk away, because you don't got to get in the middle of the conflict, but you just became a voice of reason. Everybody got a conscience. If you don't hear it, then your conscience just gets drowned out by what you are hearing, which is conflict. And we can't be dealing with that out here. So on that note, I tell you guys, we need to act. We need to ask, we need to get as much information, but we need to act. So that when you leave here, like Ashley said, you don't waste the time and money that these programs put into saving you. You use that and you save somebody else. Thank you.
Thank you.